Small little package of ghosts. Small little package of ghosts. Get them right out your wallet tonight. Right. It's time to take all the ghosts out of our wallet, because we've got a mission, and it's wet down here. Look, it's down here in the wetlands. Oh, they reduce the impact of floods. Right. Are you anything? I saw a little assailant just stood on a little lip down here. Thought I did. Assailant? Yeah, there you are. I'm in the... You can't do anything! Ha ha ha. I just confirm that there's nothing really... There's no real point to me... Oh, go away then. Oh. Really, just sort of... didn't even just stand there looking, just goes around in a little... Ooh. Oh no, you've stopped now. You've stopped now that I've pointed it out. Get in the water, you big baby. Fight me in my wet dominion. You'll never defeat me. I'm the fish king today. Lord of the salmon, goodbye. Oh. Fish. I didn't vote for you. There you go. Is this the right one? Or am I swimming into... It is the right one. More fish. More fish for you to look at. Look at all your fish, please. You've still got darkness. We've still got darkness. There it is, look. I wondered, I've actually forgotten, maybe the cutscene showed us that was there. When it did a sweeping pan. I do think it panned sweepingly towards that area. When he was talking about how that's what a tree looks like now. All these more ghosts out your temple side and get things now. Princess Bride. There we go. Right, what secrets are we gonna... Well, that's the purple distance there. I want your soul. Can I have your soul, please? I need it. I need health supplements for kicks. I've kicked you into a wall. Surely that's enough for you to give me health. It's been enough for every doctor I've ever met. Medicine, please. You can't just come here and demand medicine. Oh God! Never fails. The whole throw him into the wall routine. Break you in half. Snap you in half like a terrible rake. Because you wouldn't want one of those to break in half, really, would you? Prick. That's what you get. Oh well, I wonder what that interacts with. I mean, there's things there. You're not gonna. You've seen this one before, though. That's been in the pillars room. It's been in the basement of the javelin. Well, we know there'll be a couple of javelins, don't we? This is another bit of the soundtrack I quite like. Very ambient. Oh, now you're gonna pass comment.
These murals left no room for doubt. These winged creatures were indeed the architects of the pillars. And
it's the same fucking image. You just
decipher.
Well, now I believe it if it's here again in a different building. Oh, the gargoyles have failed. what it's all about at the end of the day. It's just... Alright, we've got a bridge made of oil for you now, because you'd poked the ground well enough. Well, there's no... We're ready to fuck all of your little finger bones away. Dick them off one by one. Right, that's enough out of the pair of you. Through here. Through here, clearly. To defeat frogs. To protect the world from frogs again. To unite them all. Please. James, what the fuck? You were supposed to come up with a... Look, we really should have... We had so many opportunities to rehearse this in our fun Pokemon-themed blimp that we have, alright? Do you not think we should travel in something less conspicuous? This is not optimal thieving we're doing right now. Right. Give me this. Oh, you'll never let me. When you go into the spectral realm, it gets rid of it. Huh. Give me it. Here we go. Right. Who's for... Oh, we've got a different set of wobbly differences now. Oh. That remains. Can still whack you. But it does that as well. You can chop them straight. Chop them straight, chop them true. We've got a better axe for you. With a weird nubbly bit on the back. That is for... looking cool. Could have come up with like a funny function that you could perform with that, but like I literally just couldn't think of a single reason why someone would do this. Well, now there's just hands for... Okay, I'll grant you that looks kind of similar. If a bit more bulky. Well, here's where we keep all the sarcophaguses for the giants. On the floor for you. I bow down before the entrance, and only the mirrors will tell you the secret now. Oh, the mirrors have got to tell me the secret now, otherwise it'll be too late. You can put something here just so it might not be immediately obvious. I'll just leave that on the stairs where that is the outside, just very bright. Way brighter than it was outside. What? I may have fallen down some stairs just then. But, oh! I keep falling down everything, and I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that, you, with your hands. Knuckles the Echidna. Fucking... Certainly you have the same glove manufacturer. But that's neither here nor there. Oh no, you need the moon. Oh! The moon rejects you. Go away. Been rejected by the moon. And there's no font. There's no fonts of darkness. As the number of fonts increases, there's more opportunities for puzzling. And that's a natural way to scale the difficulty as well, as we've included more elements naturally as the game goes on and you get more things. These frogs, however, are the simplest fucking matter on the earth, for they must be destroyed and you must do it. No excuses. Nothing else either. Nothing exists. Look at my absence. Look at my absent jaw. Where the fuck? Well, there's you, and you clearly. Like, we can all imagine what you're supposed to do with that. It's simple enough. Now, though, I don't want to fight more frogs. Yes. The thing you want is down here. Oh my god. It's a bulldog frog, a frog bull, bullfrog. Bullfrogs are already a thing, I think, which is why I didn't say it the first time, but he's going. He makes the noise. He makes the noise twice, just to hammer it home. You see, he'll never fail you. The eye. Don't want anything to do with you. Well, that's... Why are you standing near a thing? Well. Like 3 fucking guesses where you put that, but... Fucking try it, sunshine, I dare you. Well, there's no... Can't stop me taking a javelin, can you, you javelin bastard? Javelin? What? Well, now he can stop me from taking that javelin. You can't. One of your javelins has been stolen and the other one is out of its place. You know, I am... It's sweet of you to let me know that. You did rather put the symbol on the floor to let me know. I guess it's my fault for standing around. Because you'd have had no reason to... Like that, I guess, registered as me coming back saying, I don't know, give me a hint. So, you know, I may have given you the wrong impression. Which is fair enough, because I'll be the first to admit that spiky problems are not always my forte. I'm not always the sharpest man in the history book. Okay? And that is because... Oh, Lord! Rumby, rumby. There we go. Just had to do my rumby, rumby song. Did you judge my javelin? Oh, it landed there regardless. Maybe you just knocked it out of the sky. You just swung your arm down. Just no. No javelins. Not a single one. Wait. Oh, I'm ready to poke fuck out of you and everything you stand for. I'm the readiest man you've ever readied at the ready of the men. The readying of the men was a famous event in the history of Nosgoth, where they were just fucking prepared, you know. It's very much so, and they made a note of it. Yeah, it's unprecedented, frankly. It's just such organisation was unthird of. There was not even a third of people could. You can't shit, okay? You're dead. There's some things you have to give up on. You have to realise it's over. Your bum's useless now. Wait. Well, those are the words you heard when you were returned to the abyss. I want you to die. Now, I'll grant you I gave you the opening for that, but I was trying to drink your brother. Right. No, you've not got... You've not got... I wasn't trying to pick up that sword, but it gave it me nonetheless. Well, obviously there's you, but there's no plate. There's no plate there, and I did see. Because I was wondering, like, why would you put it such a short distance to the thing that it's blatantly meant to operate? Well, first there's this. There's this we can do first. It's got a picture of the sun on it, that means light opens it. Alright. Common knowledge in temple design. That's just good Labelling. Oh, you've got a scimitar! I always liked the look of those big ones, to be honest. They're just real good. They're a sleeker Lich. Or would it be a white? I'm not entirely sure what a white is. I know that it's like an undead creature, but never been entirely. Woo! Would you count as a mummy at this point? It's difficult to even say. Whatever you are, you're very dusty and you make wheezing noises when I hit you to indicate that you are ancient. Ancient and dusty and terribly. You just springed off into a metal bounce. Right, yes. You are for me to have. I know what to do with you. I know what to do with you. There's a couple of options, but not many boptions. Well, we can't glide over there with it, so the only other place where it seems to make sense is the one over here, near the barbed wire fence. There is no barbed wire fence, I lied about that. I'm sorry if you were hoping to see one, then I've gotten your hopes up. Knowing that they would be dashed. Talking of dashing, I'll dash you against the fucking masonry! Thank God you've all died. Violent blades. Well, you can turn that way and open another door as well. There's nothing I can do about that over there for the time being. But until the sublime moment of my porridge rehearsal, there's nothing else in the sea. I could maybe benefit. It's Benefit Murphy. The man who's here. I wanted the. Okay, look. I'll make you a deal. You die, and I'll take your sword. But that's my negotiation. You were trying to kill me in a temple, in fairness. Well, I want you to. That's what I want you to bear in mind. I'm over here, oh God. Right. You first, I reckon. Oh. Maybe it would be a good idea for me to switch to the Reaver to lessen the difference in differences now. Watch out for me. Right, and then none of you could. But you're ready to. But you didn't. No. What did I do? Okay. So there's that, and then there's you off, where I've got to cut you down to size, specifically half your current size. I'm cutting you in half, is what I meant by that. I just hope you. I just wanted to make sure that he understood before he disintegrated completely. Hence my hurry. Hurrying henceforth. Well, that's not. Oh, come on. Throw it at the floor. Surely throw it blade first. Can't help but feel like you've quite literally got the wrong end. It's not a stick, but well, now you're not letting me through a gate. I have to punish you for that. If you had just left me to it, I would have left you to just be a funny man who appeared in my face. Oh, what are you showing me this time? Flannel, the Lord of that sparkly thing that you can presumably drag out the wall. It's got sparkly rings on it, so clearly. But, right, and here's the point, you've got silver-haired frogs as well as the other thing. There's just, your frogs have aged, but we are back in time. You've just got a series of spiritual Benjamin Button frog boys. And I think that's incredible, and some of them are on all fours. I was just about to talk about you. Talk of the devil, or think about talking of the devil, and he'll turn up on his arms hunched over and making a complaint. He's complained to HR about all of the things that you've ever done. For some reason he has a complete history of every action you've undertaken. Like, that's just something he has. Just doesn't act like it's a big deal. But like, A, thought it was like relevant to HR. And B, like, I guess thought you were the one who'd come out of that badly. Is he just turning himself, as the devil just turned himself in to human resources? What am I... Sorry, my brain just stopped. But, yeah, it was clear as day. We've got to float through here. We've got to float through here. What do we need pillars for? Well, we'll find out, hopefully. I want to shoot a green thing into the crowd. Oh, I did, and one came running over. What the... I'm going away! Sorry, wrong room! The little walk they do as well, this is just... I love it. It's very, very good. It's so good. I'll kill you all. Right, now go! Go nighttime! Sleepy! There's just frogs eternal, I think. There's no getting around. There's no making your way back out of the butcher's shop now. It's closed forever. You were told you had 3 minutes to get out, alright, before he locked you in. You couldn't have waited for your kidneys, could you? I've already explained to you, this is not where you get organ transplants from. It's not how it works. What were you even going to do with the whole chicken in that context? I don't understand. Well, maybe it's my fault for assuming it all pertained to the surgery, but, you know, the entire order. Well, first I'm going to hit someone with a javelin, because that's a pointy spear that I can have. Oh! Oh, shit, William. William Shit Herald. Well, that's where we clearly... Yeah, there's the darkness for everyone's sins. But clearly there's a way for us to get dark powers, and I shall let you know when it begins. Oh, javelin! Yeah. I would maybe have taken the one... I would maybe have taken the superior weapon had I known that you were going to hop out and obstruct my path. I was hoping you'd die quicker, me old sport, but you really kind of didn't. What you've left me with there is venom contracts. I don't even know what one is, and now I have like 8 of them. You've drained my blood. Well, you've drained my soul. Well, the old hunger has left me. I no longer have the desire for blood. Dick. That's a funny joke, remember. Don't want that, don't want it, don't need it. Right, now we're in it and you can see trees out of it. Oh, they call me. They do call me. Where have you gone? Who's come out of the ground? I urge you. Reveal yourself! Right, you revealed yourself. Like I asked, and I appreciate that. Come on. Come on, don't be silly. Don't be silly. Be in half instead of silly. Because it's just better. It's better for you, it's better for your bones, it's better for your teeth. Oh! It's better to have fallen... Some of the animations are very good, and then some of them are... Some of them are this, and then some of them are him swimming. Oh no! Specific Dark Phantom! He's got effects around his hands, I think. Maybe not, not soon. But there you go. He's get back in the forge. I want you. I want you in my blade today. There you go, dip your whip there. Ugh. 5 times the Phantom and suddenly all of your little socks come off. There's no point in you. There's this for pokes. Are you gonna unopen when... Well, I mean, first and everything, there's another bridge. I keep doing the... So is the thing that I used to get up before like not available in the physical world? Then I guess. And why like? And why? Because like there was nothing really stopping that from being the way back up this time. But you put that. Did it just not make sense that it would look like that in the physical world? Like, it was more believable as scenery when it was in the spirit world, where everything was, like, warped and shifted. What's your platform logic? Oh, what's your platform logic as well? Why have you ducked under it? Dodge me every time I hit you. There. Proved it. Proved it now at your bedtime. Oh, at the behest of kings. Right. Now though, get ready. I'm about to pound you into the ocean. Not an enemy. Don't need an enemy there. We only need... Oh, well... Oh, but you give me hope! Or a shield, at least. Right. And then, maybe it's for the best that you picked that sword up entirely by accident. I was at risk of overcharging my little fun spirit blade. Which is a thing, you looked a bit like a clown just then, but that's not your fault, I'm assuming. Kind of a weird way for that sentence to end, but it's hardly the strangest thing I've said. It's the subtle ones that get you. Skeleton mask face. Looks like someone Nagash would hire, you know? And that's always a plus. Do love the old Warhammer armies of death. Oh! Ah, well, that's how we get one over here. It was just above you in a... Well, are you going to let me... Yeah. So there that goes on you. I'll open your moon. Uh-huh. Crystals. There's your clue. Wonder what that relates to. They do a better job. I mean, like, Eyeball Darkness, you can kind of intuit that, but they did ultimately have to rely on the symbol being on the floor there. what they do here with the crystals is perhaps more clearly indicate what its function is vis-a-vis like opening up progression paths. What the fuck? What the fuck am I doing? Fuck am I doing? Fuck am I doing? Did I in the job? No, that's something. That's where I got a shield from last time, right? And I can push you down a little path. Right, yeah, there's no point me grabbing the thing out your eyes until I've got that open, because otherwise there'll be no way through for me. So, I guess. So what we want first? Go snakes! Go snakes! Go snakes! Win the basketball game. You're very low to the ground and you've got no arms, but don't let that stop you. Defeat is a choice you make when you're a serpent in a sports game. But you need to glide is the point when I held down the button, is what I was really hoping for. Just dive out, and then we poke you. Make that lower down, and then of course, and then naturally, batterily, you're gonna seek out pokey solutions. Prod the door. There we are. There we are, you see. Oh, it made one of them as well. Harvey Dent. Harvey Dent's happened here now. You still got my blade. You've still got my blade. Thank heavens for that. I've got my blade for you, for your father. Ha ha. Blades for your father every time you fucking come here with a bladed weapon. Is this still open on this side? It is. So now I can solve this part of the puzzle as well. And I think that's delectable. Turn that off my arm, there's no point. There's no point having you active. You'll drain the battery. Which I guess in this situation is just me. So like, hopefully you can understand my desire for conservation. Plates off there and bouncy. There and back again, a reflected beam of light. Once more. Oh fuck, your gates are open now, aren't they, son? Well. Now Boulder Dash is gonna climb in your socks and make you think. Oh shit! I wasn't expecting that to happen. I probably should have been. Well, I wasn't expecting you to surround me, I was expecting you to like give me a run up. Fortunately I've got real swishy axe. Oh, I'm a swishy axe man, you gotta let me do my thing, do my wiggly thing. You're killing me a lot. I really feel like you're not making the best use of this weapon's range. Swishing it around as you are, I know it looks wiggly, but it's not the best. It's not what's best for the community. Ah. In a situation where being wiggly was what's best for the community, I would be so much more effective. Just as a presence. I would take on the burden of snoofery. And I'd be damn good at it. And I'll kill you in a temple as well. I'll clear out your temples of emaciated warriors, free of charge, and with only a few acid burns. Ugh. is the moment that Dark Jasper is upon us, and he wants you to really shoot more acid at me than I've just about seen anywhere else. They've convinced you that this is a normal amount of acid to spit at people, and I really feel like your perception has been warped by propaganda from the giant eyeball at the top of the stairs. Right? Reject the evidence of your eyes. It's turned on its head, hasn't it? Who are you going to believe, me or your lying giant eyeball? It's surprising whenever 32 frogs emerge from your bathroom at once. I mean, am I wrong, really, with that? Is the assertion incorrect? You can question its relevance, but not the fact of it. Oh, you just sort of died. You all just sort of keeled over there as I was pondering my frog. Right, we know what the penalty is for this, don't we? This is something I didn't like either. It's the first time you get an opportunity to pick one of these scimitars up, you've got to immediately, like, put it down and do something else. I love a good scimitar. But now I've got to do something else. I've got to put it down, and then I've got to drag this fucking... Off you go. Right. Give me that. Oh, you... Well, shit. My laser beams were apparently dependent on you not having that, so... You've got it now, there's no point in me bothering. I can admit defeat. God, this corridor's in a fucking state now. Right. Now we've got to solve the game. You've got to solve the game, or else it won't happen. Blinky, 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 blue. Raw. That was my impression of a dragon. Do you like it, please? Oh, hey! I'll just jump straight down your statue. What's up, Fuckaroo Wednesday, Jarl of the North Boy Horse? Have this in your brain. Man, I've not thought about Fuckaroo Wednesday, Jarl of the North Boy Horse in a long time. It's another one of Elodie's. Things Talk Twitter account. @ThingsTalkWow for more of that. Oh, who summoned me? It's the Jarl himself. Turn the lights off, I hate them both. I'm your objective now. The power of a son. Alfred Molina. Well, Alfred Molina has given us something to think about right now. I'm sure you can figure out what element this is. Ooh! Not quite sure what the point of this dramatic zoom in was.
I plunged the Reaver into the forge and imbued the blade with the elemental power of light. Thus armed, I now had the means to re-enter the stronghold and finally use Mobius's time-streaming device to accomplish my own ends.
Finally, I can go back in time for reasons that benefit me. We've got different sound effects as well, which is very fun. But yeah, there's that. I guess I'd better end the episode here. Oh, and better. This might be 2 episodes. I don't know. It depends how much I can cut it down, or if there's even a convenient stopping point halfway through. But thank you for watching that. Tune in next time when we'll re-enter the fucking stronghold, won't we? We'll get there and we'll go back where we want. Nobody can stop us, not even crystalline locking mechanisms. All right. That's been the main problem thus far. Goodbye.